late last year, we went in, drilled 7 holes, 1,465 meters. Three of those holes targeted this new EM conductor to the south, and we were disappointed that we weren't seeing copper in those 3 holes, but we lit up it turned out that the zone that we hit, a lot of massive pyrrhotite, contains anomalous zinc and gold in all 3 holes over 350 meters.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Brian Fowler. He is the CEO of North Star Gold Corp. And Brian, it's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Good to see you, Steve.
Yeah, so the company out with pretty significant news today about work going on at the Miller property. And maybe remind everyone about the property itself and what this program was originally designed to do.
Certainly. Yeah, this morning we announced partial drill results, drill testing strike extent of a historic high-grade copper mine that is in the southwest corner of our property. It's the Miller Copper Gold property. It's 18 kilometers southeast of Kirkland Lake. It's a great address, and the company's been advancing gold and copper exploration projects on the property for the past while.
Yeah, and of those results that you're announcing today, you found a gold discovery, which is very exciting.
Yeah, this is it was quite unexpected, actually. We Cam Copper Mine is a historic high-grade copper mine, and in late 2023, we drilled around that mine and intersected some very high-grade copper, 14.8% copper over 2.5 meters. And subsequent to that, we did a ground EM survey over a kilometer strike extent of that mineralization towards the southeast, and identified a large EM anomaly, is 350 meters long. And late last year, we went in, drilled 7 holes, 1,465 meters. Three of those holes targeted this new EM conductor to the south, and we were disappointed that we weren't seeing copper in those 3 holes, but we lit up it turned out that the zone that we hit, a lot of massive pyrrhotite, contains anomalous zinc and gold in all 3 holes over 350 meters. So we're quite excited about this. The zone is open, and the geophysics tells us, and the drill results tells us that we're just on top of this thing. It seems to be gently plunging to the northwest, and yeah, so we're really excited about getting boots on the ground and doing some more surveys to confirm that there's thicker targets below surface.
So, Brian, does this change a little bit of how you look at the project overall in what you've been able to find here?
I know every time we have a drill program, we find more stuff here. This is getting it's
Not
actually
overly a bad thing, right?
no, it's not. It's actually quite exciting. So no, this just puts a whole new complexion on this VMS horizon. Now we have two separate horizons, one that's gold bearing, and then the footwall zone 2 horizon, which is copper rich. And one of the holes that we reported this morning stepped out 500 meters along strike from Cam, intersecting a new copper zone over 16 meters that had a number of lower grade but multiple chalcopyrite intercepts. So the copper horizon persists half a kilometer from the mine. There's a lot of targets between where we're at now, between this hole and Cam Copper. So the challenge now will just be to methodically advance both these targets. Our main project is the Allied Gold Zone, which just to the northeast, also on the Miller property. And we've got a SRK exploration target study results of up to 500,000 ounces of gold at over 2 grams per ton near surface. So we're in light of the what's going on in the gold price and everything, we're itching to get back to drilling there as well. So we've got a lot underway.
Absolutely. And lastly, Brian, I know there's still some more results to come in the near future.
Yeah, I guess I should also mention that last fall we signed a couple MOUs, one with Novamera Inc. to assess whether we can surgically mine the number 2 zone. So we're still working on that. And then we also signed a MOU with Hunan Non-Ferrous, a Chinese national company that is in the process of getting over to Canada and coming to take a look at the property. So we've got some very compelling partnership opportunities in the near term, and that coupled with the gold price, yeah. So we're going to continue exploring. We're going to be at PDAC like everybody else in the business. Invite listeners to come check us out at booth 2929 in Toronto, in between March 2nd and March 5th. So come on down.
All right, Brian, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much, pal. Good to see you.
You bet. Great to see you. Thanks, Steve.
Brian Fowler, the CEO of North Star Gold Corp.